lilac flowers. Hello guys, I'm very glad to see you today guys. Hope you are fine and enjoying this beautiful evening. And I really love our Sundays when we have fun and draw beautiful things. And today we will be drawing these beautiful lilac flowers. And I'm showing you the idea how it can be look in frame if you will be using frame just to frame it. And this is a fast sketch. Like, I hope that it will take us no longer than 45 minutes for today, which I'm going to create. So what you will need paper. I will be drawing today on this toned paper. I will show you I'm using, and it's A5 format I will be using for drawing it. And I will be using also pastel pencils, but you can use soft color pencils. If your color pencils are not so soft, then probably it could be a little bit difficult to mix them up, so try not to put different colors on each other. Try to leave space for different colors, then it will be maybe easier for you. And I will just give you 1 minute to get prepared. Take your paper, your pencils or pastels. If you will be drawing with soft chalk, soft pastels, it's also fine, but maybe you won't be able to go in so many details, and you will take your time just to add these details after our live drawing. And grab your drink. I will be drinking water because I will be talking during drawing. And you can take a cup of coffee or something else. So get prepared. And we will start just in a few seconds drawing this blue purple. They actually can be different colors, darker and lighter, and it could be even white and even dark purple. And I think that you will enjoy drawing with me. I will tell you some tips, and probably they will be useful for you. And if you were not drawing before, just don't be afraid to start. It's never too late to start, and with the help of a teacher, it's usually a very relaxing and successful process. And I hope that we will spend this 45 minutes with purpose creating some beautiful things. So I will be switching my camera now on my table, and we will start drawing. And I will be starting just sketching with the purple. Look attentively and see on the reference what we have here. We have a cone here and 3 leaves, and here you can go in more details and draw, but we will be limited in time. And I will just use chalks here, but you can repeat this shade like of lilac flowers by chalks or by pencils. It doesn't matter. The main idea that I will give you here the tips how to draw these small flowers, how to shade them, how to work with light and shadows, and then you will be able to proceed yourself to go and finish the picture if you won't be on time. So I'm dividing my piece of paper visually and creating the shape where my cone will be situated. So I'm just drawing this type of cone, slightly pressing and showing that my flowers will be located somewhere here, just a little wave line, and the stem will go here, and as I have the second one, it will be somewhere here and smaller. It's probably the second plant, it's not too close to us so we can't see it properly, and we can just use soft chalks or pencils just to shade it around and just to give an idea that some flowers are there, but we can't see them, they're too far away from us. And this time we will decide that our light source will come from the right, so it comes from this corner to here, so the light will be dropping here and here. I will just press here dark, that will make it darker here, because a shade will be dropping on this part of flower. So, and just white a little bit here, and then mix it up. I'm just giving an idea, and you can just skip this. It's not necessary to do, and you can do it later with your pencils. And now when we located our things and we know that the main flowers will be here, leaves will be somewhere here, we can start. So that's it, we got an idea, and then you can finish it later. Now I will be drawing flowers here, show you the shape of flowers which you will be located all around the corn, but not on straight line. Please put them on a little bit curved line like this, so they're going like this. And all the flowers are connected. Remember, this is important, that all the flowers will be connected to the branch, to the stream here. So they will be connected and coming from here, growing in different directions. So I will start just with blooms, and I will just need a sharpener to use it, because this one is broken, so I will just take another one. I will then be using darker blue while I'm sharpening this pencil. And just a second, just need to figure it out. Yeah, start already doing it without waiting for me. I'm sharpening the pencil. So, and I'm giving an idea of flowers here, and they all will be going from to the center part. So you can see these are not open flowers, they are buds of the flowers. And then in the middle we will just add some green and purple, that just to make a shadow. And it won't be only like this, so some flowers will be also here. So this is fine, like, and I'm giving an idea of petals here, just a slight drop of petals. And now I will be starting drawing flowers. So the shape of the flower, we'll put one in the middle. It will be, and when you will be drawing these flowers, pay attention that they will be of different sizes. It doesn't mean they will be all the same. They will be smaller and larger. And what you are doing now is just putting these flowers all around this corn. This is what we'll be doing this minutes, and you can start and do it on your own. And it doesn't necessary to repeat exactly the same, but you won't be able to put flowers all around, so somewhere there will be just a gap. I will show you now. So 4 petals usually, and you can make some lucky petal with 3 or 5, and some petals are coming here because there are some flowers inside, but we can't see them. This is the idea, and we remember that the light goes from the right to the left, so here will be darker flowers, and here we will try to make them a little bit lighter. So, and some flowers are looking to the left, so I will be drawing them like this. And some are drawing just looking to the right. And you can make them not opened, not fully open, just to draw like this. And when we will be shading, we will put some light there and different colors. So I will be using like blue, purple, pink, maybe green, and you can use whatever colors you have. Actually, they can be lighter and they can be darker. So, and I will be making them to the center where my eyes are watching. They will be bigger and smaller to the top and to the bottom probably also. We'll make some of them smaller sizes. So what we are doing, we are just drawing, and I'm making circles inside just to leave space for a little bit of yellow to add there, because I won't be able, with these pastels to put on top of the color, so I will leave space, and probably you will have to do the same if you are drawing with just color pencils or even with pastels. But if it's soft pastels, then you might be able to just to mix them on top, but I know that on this one, on these pencils, I won't be able to put because I have already tried it, so I will leave just space. So, and we're just drawing this randomly, these flowers everywhere, and adding some in different directions they're growing. So they mustn't be perfect because they usually are not always perfect, There are different shapes and sizes, and you can hide somewhere just lucky one. It's also absolutely fine if you find a lucky 3 petals or 5 petals lilac flowers. And remember that they are all connected to the center, to the central part. So, and then we will be adding some leaves here. We won't be probably able to go into many details today, but we will give the idea. And what is the most important here, what we are paying attention now? We are paying to the form, color, light and shadow. This is like the most important part for us now. But if you would like to go into more details and to work on more realistic drawing, you absolutely can do this, but it will take you just a little bit more time, probably 2 hours or more. It depends on the skills, but as my live stream goes not more than 1 hour, usually 50 minutes, so then we won't be on time. That is why we'll be doing it fast and quick, but it doesn't mean that it has no right. It's absolutely, we are working in like planner style, so we are catching the idea and the mood of the flowers and of the giving the idea of lilac flowers. So it's not my aim to go into more realistic painting. I probably can, but I'm not so interested in this. So this is the style I'm working in. So hope you enjoy this style as well. So and just some few buds here. So here we go. So this is just a sketch we did, and we already see that these flowers are near to us and these are just far away from us, and you can then shade them with some color pencils or something. Just leave it for now. And I will add some leaf here, so it will be on the top, so it will be lighter leaf. It grows from here, so I'm just drawing a line and then just will shade it up and use a white pencil and green, and this is we are getting flower on top, and then you can go on more details there. So just shading. If you can't mix the colors, then just add some patterns there. And I will be also drawing branch stem, and I will do it with a mix of green and brown, but first I will add some leaves there. So I'm just giving an idea of it. I won't be working too much on the details because the whole attention today I will be paying on flowers. Just to show you some tips here. So, and I will be drawing just 3 leaves here. So one goes here, a curved line here, and then we are drawing a leaf here. And it is folded a little bit, so I just show it. So this one, as the light is going from right to left, this part will be lighter. So just use lighter green or just white if you have a toned paper, because on white paper probably it will be not seen that greatly. And then under the green line I will go with white just to show the light, and this part will be also lighter than this one, so I also remember this always in my mind while I'm shading and drawing. And this is like the most relaxing part of the drawing when the sketch is already done, so you can relax and breathe and just enjoy coloring. So we'll be just coloring and adding some darker colors to the left of the leaf. So I just can just a little bit add some details here. So, but leaves are not only green. This is also a tip for you, because they are not only green, they usually will reflect some other colors, and you can use here your purple and even a little bit blue if it's in the shadow. Then you mix it up and you see how it works. This is just fantastic, because then your eyes just works and constructing the idea of the leaf. Here we go, and I will add some to the center. It will be dark a little bit, so I will be adding some shadows and lights here. And you can use, if you want to show the light, you can also use some, not too bright, but a little bit of yellow pencils. So this is an idea of leaves, and I will add 2 more here. And leaves will be going from here, curved on this side, and then 1 more leaf I will add here. So, and you can make as many leaves as you wish, but just to give an idea of leaves that are just going in each other and covering. So this one, you see, I will put in shadow. Yeah, so, and here. And now I will be just coloring and shading them. And this one will be lighter, and here the same, because the light is dropping there, and the left side will be in the shadow. While it would be more common just to come the light shadow from the left if you are drawing, that is why it's very good and very useful to practice it from another part, because in real life light can come from any part, from left and right, from top, from different. And if you are going to continue drawing with me and learning from me, then you will be interested to learn as much as possible and to draw from different directions, just to learn how to do this. This is also useful. But even if you are just for drawing only once time or only on weekends, then it's also a great time to spend this 45 minutes with purpose, like drawing and creating beautiful picture which you can just frame later and put in, hang it in your living room or somewhere else. And it's a, it's a great hobby to have art. You can draw almost everywhere. So this is really a great hobby and a great skill to develop. So, and then every time when you finish drawing, you feel this kind of satisfaction, even if you don't always like your painting, but you see the progress and you really. So what I'm doing now, I'm just adding a little bit yellow here, showing the light dropping on the leaves, and you feel the satisfaction of your process, of your progress, and it's really good, especially during these times of uncertainty. I would say this is a great time to start to learn art. Absolutely is. So if you are into drawing, then keep watching on my channel, and we will be creating and drawing more stuff and more courses to come. Like if you would be willing to learn it in a more professional way. So, and I would say this one I need to put in more shadow, but I will probably do it just a little bit later, because I need to go to the petals and keep my time watching to be on time. So we'll start with, I will just finish fast with the leaves, and we will go to the petals in order I could show you the idea of how to shade and color these flowers. And they just smelling fantastically. So I'm just mixing up. If I'm too fast, just keep an eye what I'm doing and try to follow me, and then I will just give you an idea, and then you will, just to know how to do it. But I'm sure you know, because many of you are so creative and you send me your beautiful pictures, just fantastic. Don't forget to share with me later when you do this. Just share with me pink for the top, because the flowers here will be brighter and lighter, and a lot of light are coming from the top. So I will be using some pink already somewhere here on this part. On the right part I will be just dropping pink color somewhere, just randomly. Just do it randomly, fast, just not thinking too much, just to give an idea. And then you will later you will work in more details, but give an idea that this part is lighter. The same we'll do with blue pencil. We drop it randomly on the right side of petals somewhere. We just give ourselves an idea that these flowers will be darker. We work with we'll work here with color, and blue one will be like shadow, showing shadow part of our flowers. So I'm just randomly, and now I will be using purple, which I need to sharpen a little bit again, and and now I will be just shading this flower in the middle. I hope you can see it well. If you don't, just let me know. And I'm using white. So the trick here, I put yellow. If you can see it on this flower, just concentrate your view here. So the lightest part of the flowers will be outer parts. I will just press it, outer parts of the flower here and here on the fold. So this will be the lightest parts. I will do it especially brighter in order you can notice them. If you will be spending more time on drawing, then you just add some patterns here to the leaves. But this is an idea of the flower, that on the folding parts there will be some light. So on the edges of petals, like this. And as more I will go around the flowers, the more you will see. So, and that's it. We are ready to go and just color. This is the tip we are using now, and you will see how fantastically, just amazingly it works, because we gave an idea what is lighter and darker. And now when we are just shading it, we are just mixing purple, blue and pink and lighter colors. If you have lighter, I don't have light purple here, so I will just maybe somewhere add a little bit lighter pink. And here we go, and we just color and enjoy the process. And in the middle it will be a little bit yellow in the center, but not, you can not put it everywhere. It's not necessary to put, but somewhere it would be seen, this yellow central part. So, and when you have gaps between your flowers, just color them with purple and a little bit green, because there will be green leaves and there will be green stems there inside. So you will or might be thinking of adding some green inside. And that's it. That's how we are working with these lilac flowers. So I will show more just on the bigger one, in order you can see what I'm doing, and you can just walk the same way on the other flowers. So, and this part is the lightest, and this part is the lightest, because the light is dropping from this, and the edges, the folding parts of the flower, they go up to the sun, and that is why we can mix them and make lighter, or mix with white pencil. And in the center it will be a little bit darker. That's why I'm actually was drawing these circles, because it's not proper circles, they're not of the proper form if you will look into the flower inside, but almost like circle. And we are given an idea, and flowers are all different shapes and colors, because they are not perfect, they are all different and all full of individuality, I would say. So, and we're just trying to give an idea, an impression. This is like very all impressionists are working. We are given an impression of lilac flowers. So, and I'm walking all around. If you are drawing with me, not for the first time, then you see that I'm drawing all around the canvas, all around, going here and there. And sometimes I go back to the leaves and I can drop some purple there. It's usually like, I would say, artists I used to walk, as my teacher was teaching me to walk all the time, just to walk all around the canvas, all around the picture. Don't stop on one thing, move around and do it like, it can be difficult for you to walk as fast as I do. Just take your time, relax, and you can finish in your time, but just get an idea of how it's creating and drawing. And this is like the most important part to learn from artists, teachers, how to do it and to develop the skills. And if you have not been painting before, it doesn't mean that you can't paint. You can, but you need to practice and to learn from right people. So learn from me. Very modest, but why not? And this part I will try to keep darker, just to use less white and more maybe gray colors. And this one is broken. It's probably somebody was using them, or maybe I forgot to use them. Just okay, I will use darker, even darker. So this is a good possibility just to show some dark colors here and just to shape. And even I was very dark purple using now, so very dark. And I'm not afraid to use it, just to give an idea, but try not to use too much white pencil, just shading it. And you can use some lines to show some lines inside the petals, and they exist if you will be very attentive. But if you are drawing with pastels, it will be rather difficult now to do the small scale. If you have bigger scale of your canvas, of your paper, then you can show more details. Today I'm using small piece, 5 format. It's not too big, so I'm limited on space this time. So trying to show some details of them, just an idea of the details, I would say, so just an idea. And we also will be dropping some flower, which is dropping, the wind is blowing, and which is dropping. I'll just finish coloring this, and then we'll give you time to do the same, and we will just like beautiful flowers to draw and to study, and they're easy enough, but there are so many of them, so you have to work rather fast or just have longer time to spend on them. But they are rather easy as soon as you understand how the flowers are built. When you get the idea what you have to draw, like if it's corn in this case, and then it becomes easy for you to just paint these flowers. So, and this is just fantastic to have progress, to color, and to get the result. This is what I like personally about drawing, that you get rather fast, I would say, beautiful result, and you just enjoy and say how beautiful it is, how fantastic it is. And joy and happiness, what brings art for me. I hope to you too. And as my teacher once told me, that art is a drug. As soon as you started it, you will never give it up. And it's so true, because as you are into art, then you will never give it up. You will be always willing to get this something of this drawing process, because it's so enjoying, it's blowing you away, you're absolutely relaxed. Like, I know that many of you are not relaxed now, you are thinking about how to do it, how to concentrate. It will come, this relaxation will come to you with time, probably. And just try not to mix, if you are drawing with pastels, I forgot not to put my hand on it and not to mash it up, to mix it up. With some practice, this relaxation and meditation will come to you. So I will just try to finish this, and I will go to this petal and then come back just to move my eyes around and not to be concentrated on one flower. That's it. So, darkest, lightest. And art is very, I would say, mindful way to spend your time and to relax, enjoy, and you just don't think about anything else. You just do it, you just draw it, relaxed, as you are involved into the process. You are just enjoying. And this is amazing. This is just fantastic. And this is what I love about art. So I try to keep it darker, and you can now see, and now some shadows, drop some darkest colors like dark purple. I'm using now here as well, and then we will light around with maybe light blue, and now we'll be dropping one flower which is just falling apart. So I will use blue, so I will just show you, like I will use blue, and I will be drawing this flower petals, 4 of them. If they are not the perfect symmetric part of the flower, if they are different. It's absolutely fine because flowers are all different. So you see, and this is how to say the lack of the flower. I will drop a little bit lighter just to add it. Camera can't show it, but just a volume adding up when you just drop a little bit lighter color on it. And I will be using purple and even a little purple and a little maybe pink, just a little bit to show the colorfulness. If you will look to the flowers, you will see how colorful they are, and they're not just purple. They connect so many. They connect so many include colors that you will be amazed by it. And this is the happiness of drawing, I would say. And now I will be using white on this part of the flower, just to show these folding parts of the flower, and we'll add some darker purple here, so you see. And now I will be adding some lighter, just lines probably, and maybe a little darker blue or maybe purple if you have darker purple. I have dark blue, so I will just, on this too, I will add dark parts, you see, and lighter parts will go here. So this is an idea of folding flower, and you work, of course, you can add as many details as you want here, show some patterns here, but probably you will need just more time, and you can and try just to show you, and you just take your time and go on with coloring your beautiful lilac flowers. I hope you enjoyed drawing with me. While this COVID-19, I will try to make these free lessons on weekends, but we are also preparing courses for those who are into art, who wants to get more professional skills, so keep in touch. We will post information. So I hope you are enjoying this drawing with me, and I love drawing with you guys. I just enjoy this time. Thank you for drawing with me, and I hope that you will send me your beautiful artworks to share and show what you have created, and to get the idea, and I would say to keep motivated, like to see what others are doing is always great just to keep motivated and to keep this in mind, where you are moving and what you want to reach, to get, and just enjoy it. I just love enjoying it. So, and you can go on with your flowers, shading and coloring them. It's no stop, it's just very meditative, very relaxing part of this drawing, because so many flowers here, and you can spend, I would say, hours by making this perfection. If you are in perfectionism, then you will take more time. You will probably need more time to finish this drawing. But even now, I would say in a plein, if we are not working in fast plein air, like alla prima, they would say in art, in alla prima techniques, then we are done. We are absolutely done, because we brought what is the most important here in this painting. It's light, shadows, forms. We done just fantastically, and then we can just work on details, just shading it up, adding some more lines, some more details, just to give more perfect picture to the viewer. But I still can get an idea of these lilac flowers here, and I still can almost smell it now. And I will switch the camera now and say you goodbye. and hope to see you next week. Don't forget to join me at 6 p.m. Irish time. I hope to see you here, guys, to have some time and spend it with purpose and enjoyment and relaxation, just creating some beauty. And hope to see your beautiful artworks. Don't forget to share with me, and I will be happy to see you. So I'm just switching. I really love drawing with you guys. I really enjoy these evenings, and I hope that you also enjoy drawing with me, and we got just fantastic result today. So this is just fantastic, and you can just frame it later and put it or make a present, and just it will be a good reminder for you of the time of the year, of spring of this year, and of beautiful flowers that we were creating today. Enjoy this evening. Love you guys. See you soon. Wishing you a lovely, lovely evening. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye bye.